Okay, we're good to go, and we're back with some more Date Everything. Things got really interesting yesterday, and I bet things are gonna heat up this time around. We didn't get through much. It sucks that you could only, what was it, do, certain ones 5 times a day, which kinda sucks, but what can you do? But, let's see what happens today. Need to put the glasses on. Oh, all the doors. Is there anything in here? Let's see.
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint of vanilla and mystery, fills your nose. And while it's not at all unwelcome, it is strange to smell it when you're not actually paging through any of your books. It only takes you a few moments to track down the source of the smell. What appears to be the spirit of literature hovers a few feet away from you, nose in a book.
Interesting.
When he sees you, he nearly drops the book he's holding, rewarding you with a glare.
Ah! Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I'm reading.
Sorry.
You have no way of knowing what world I've been in. I might mistake you for a zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman and, well...
Well,
I have to
what?
act accordingly, you see. If you were a zombie, I expect we'd be having a very different conversation.
Okay.
Probably go something like this.
Uh-oh. I think I could be a zombie that speaks.
What? You don't? Shame. They've written some lovely corpse poetry.
Corpse poetry?
My name is Lyric.
So I believe this is Ray Chase. I believe Ray Chase plays this
I chose
guy.
the name myself, you know. I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine?
Lionel? No.
I'm the embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the written word. I have read positively everything. I'm voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre, any length, any style. I love it all. I know you're curious about all that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front.
Sure.
What am I not reading right now is a shorter answer. This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink, a riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue a clean sponge from a dirty band of moldy criminals. This one, Angles in America, is a non-fiction history on the American phobia of rounded spaces. A bit dry, but it does make you see space and architecture in a new light. This one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold papier-mâché fingers. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches. This Chuck Pringle fellow, he really has a line on the object erotica market. Oh, this isn't even the tip of the iceberg. This is like one molecule of ice that's floating near the tip of the iceberg. And the iceberg is 2,000 miles wide.
Ooh.
What do you mean? Sadly, I've never even written a paragraph. Not a single line of text.
Oh.
Not a word. Not a punctuation mark.
Try it.
We do? We? Do you mean that you would help me write? Write with me? We could co-author
I could
the first
try.
book of Lyric? Well, I never. This is most excellent. I wager you're about to become the first human in history to help a book write a book. All very exciting. I have some materials to gather. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper to crumple dramatically on the floor when writer's block sets in. Oh, how fun! I'm about to experience writer's block!
Hey, my dude. Good to see
All
you.
right, I'll get to gathering. Need some time, but when you return, ready shall I be.
Right, this one down for today. What? Oh, there's a towel. No? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh. Someone wants to talk to me on Discord. Who is it?
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people.
Did we not finish the
He'll
conversation
never allow
yesterday?
that. I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators. I'm glad you think so. We are obviously in alignment.
Yeah, I'm liking the date.
Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi, and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Oof. No, let's not visit Fulton Eddie yet. I want to go to the barista now that you mentioned coffee. And then see my boy Michelin. I must have left those open.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home for all your coffee needs.
Hello again.
Kopi gives you an awkward smile, fidgeting with her coffee implements. She keeps looking at you as though she was searching for something.
Oh, well, it's, nice to see you too. You're,
I talked to you yesterday. Literally.
Kopi snaps her fingers, realization striking.
We had a little chat last time, didn't we? Well, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate your patronage. We actually have a new drink added to the menu since the last time you came in. So, what can I get for you today?
Well, I had a latte last time.
Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of
I'm okay
coffee
with
in
that.
her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
And there we are.
Pretty.
Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee? Well, it's just how it's made.
Is it?
You
Is
really
the
need
alcohol
to use
Guinness? Irish whiskey.
Any other alcohol won't really work. Irish whiskey is more smooth and has sort of a hint of vanilla in it. That really makes the coffee shine through. I mean, you could try, but don't let any Irish people hear you. We'll see you next time.
Oh, there it is. I think you know who we plan to see next, right? My new friend.
It appears that your intentions have
Oh.
gone awry once more, as the interloper Lucinda Lavish stands there instead, striking a pose.
It's me. I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice. Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me? I sure am. The very best character in the game.
Played by Sarah, is it not Churchill
I'm-
from Pokemon?
Lucinda leading lady.
I always say her last name wrong.
Only the hottest of us get to be stars. Compliment noted. I've got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything. Check out my range. Glass my name Zebediah. There won't be any more glass for the winter.
Hey, Shunky! What's going on today? Me and Mellywinks are
I didn't think that's what she meant by
Side effects may
range.
include drowsiness, hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost. And each of those lines was recorded
Turning
in
into a
only
ghost, I wouldn't
one
mind.
take.
Become a poltergeist.
I'm basically the best actress.
In fact, I'll give myself that award right now. Best Actress, Lucinda Leading Lady.
Oh! What do you think? Yay! Here.
To show you my powers and incredible acting prowess, I present you empathy.
Yay! Finally got some
You're
points.
my biggest fan.
Right. Now can I speak to Michelin?
Oh, hello, you. I'm so glad you're here. I wanted to ask you about something. I'm
Okay.
planning on inviting everyone in the kitchen to dine. At my place.
Ooh.
I'd like to have a party of such class and character that none will forget it. Every detail will be accounted for. I shall provide the food, which will be exceptional, of course. But I'm missing just one component. The host. I'd love for you to fill that role.
Me?
You greet our distinguished guests
Oh,
on the
God.
way in and make them feel welcome. What do you say?
Yeah. I don't have a
Marvelous.
choice here.
And might I say, you look absolutely fabulous.
Thank you.
Everything is prepared. Are you ready to start the feast? Oh, they can be finicky, can't they? I'll just... There you are. Perfect timing. Our guests are arriving now.
I didn't think he was
Is this
actually
the
gonna.
place where the food is, or...?
Mitchell has gone above and beyond.
Oh Jesus, the fryer.
Host,
Well.
rise and shine.
Reporting for duty!
I can't wait to see what you've cooked up.
Now this is passionate provision.
Look who it is. Hey, Freddy.
8 guests. Everyone came.
I never anticipated such service.
Truly top
Speaking
notch.
French is something Mitchell likes.
Say, I'm impressed, Mitchell.
So,
My speech might seem a little formal, but I memorized it, so here we go. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. I wanted to invite you all here to celebrate my tenure as a critic. And to tell you that I am...
uh-oh.
Go on, Mitchell, tell us.
Ahem. I am retiring.
What?
Collective gasp.
From here on out, I wish only to enjoy my dining experiences.
Huh.
I'll be leaving the notebook at home. So tonight, let's all come together and
I
enjoy
didn't
this
think you'd be
cake.
retiring.
I made it out of dates. I figure it is the most thematic of my time spent with you. I hope it does you justice. Now, would you like to do the honors?
Don't forget to save the pits for me.
Everything is amazing.
Yummy.
Wow, Mitchell, this is really something.
Seconds, please.
You have outdone yourself, Mitchell Lynn.
Hey, Mr. Gluckles.
Okay, everyone, pose for a pic.
Oh,
Did anyone invite him?
oh look! Okay. That's cute. We get the cake there. Let's see. Oh, let's go talk to what's-her-face. He's the couch, right? The guy who was the Hawaiian fusion joint.
Seated in your living room is a being who seems to truly embody the concept of comfort. His arms are draped over the back of the couch, his head tilted back, and his eyes beginning to flutter shut. He looks just as though he's about to fall asleep, But when he sees you approaching, he shakes it off, looking up at you with a sweet smile.
Hello. Don't worry, I hadn't fallen asleep yet. You ought to come get in on this too.
He pats the seat next to him.
Oh, I thought we were going to sit on his lap
Take a
again.
load off. I'm Koa, by the way. Hey, oi.
Alright.
Hey, thanks.
Oh.
Most everyone would continue the conversation from here, but Koa only closes his eyes, sighing pleasantly. You wait for him to say something, but all you can hear is his quiet breathing.
No, that's okay.
Koa opens one eye, but he doesn't move.
I just thought you might like to share in all this comfort, you know?
Gotta do that
Couch
anyway. I mean,
culture
it is
is
my
really all about
couch.
taking it easy together. You know, like, you ever heard people talk about alone together? How can you hate that? Alone together is such a beautiful concept.
Yeah, I don't know.
It means you can be at peace with another being without even saying a word. It means not forcing a conversation or an activity between the two of you. It means just enjoying the moment without any expectations.
He sighs pleasantly, closing his eyes.
Beautiful. You'll see.
Koa breathes
Hopefully
in
it'll work.
deep, sighing pleasantly. When he relaxes, the entire room seems to relax with him. You find yourself growing sleepier alongside him. You're not sure how much time passes as the two of you sit side by side in companionable silence, but it's certainly a good while.
Thanks for keeping it chill, buddy. This was real nice. Got something I want to give you.
Oh, I must have left some money under the couch.
You know it.
Well, at least I got some money
In
back.
couch culture, we're not big on expressing ourselves verbally. We prefer to let our actions speak for us. And a gift like this, it's just a way of honoring our friendship.
Huh.
I'm just glad you appreciate it.
Koa yawns.
I'm gonna take a nap. Feel free to
There's
stick
the
around
pillows.
as long as you want. I'm just so comfy.
Oh, and he's fallen asleep. Alright. Right. We done for today? Yep. Let's head upstairs. Need to go beddy buys now. Okay. Haven't looked at rumors lately. Got anything new? A trashy guy just came back. Kamichi's date cake. Okay, yeah. We need to go and like I want Mitchell to be like the first. Okay. We haven't talked to Maggie for a while. Should we talk to Maggie? I need to go see Mitchell first. Oh, the cake's still there, yay! We haven't spoken to Sinclair for a while, or Stefan.
Hey, Stefan! Oh, thank the immortals you're still alive! When I received your emergency distress beacon, I came as fast as I could!
Was the friar causing trouble again?
All along Highway Death, and ambushed me right outside the outskirts of Deathburg. Had to bash and mash nearly a dozen skulls. And before you ask, yes, bashing and mashing skulls is horrific. but I wasn't gonna let any of them heathen swarmers use your blood for fuel. No, sir, Chief. Even if I do still hear them screaming in my dreams.
Oh no.
Chef. It's Chef Stefan.
Yeah,
Really?
don't.
Are you sure?
Okay.
What rank is that? Like a colonel?
What? No. It's not military rank. It's the title of someone who prepares meals.
So he's clearly the microwave.
In my case, Michelin-starred meals that will change your life.
Oh man, that sounds radical. I could use a real meal, let me tell you, Chief. I've been subsisting off protein gels and carnitine chews
I
for
just
damn
realized the
near
icon is by the
56
name.
months now. It's gotten so bad that my blood's turned purple, and some of my less necessary organs have liquefied. Ever had a organ liquefy on you, Chief?
No. But
No.
this conversation is making me feel like my brain.
Oh, Crook! That's the first sign of a gamma worm infestation!
Oh no.
Probably burrowing in your amygdala right now! Someone call a medic! Scott! I can't dial anything with these irradiated fingers, Ranger! The bones are all limp! I got limp phalanges, Ranger!
Yeah, whatever.
Correct me, Ranger. We don't have much time. They lay their eggs in your brain at night when it's cool, and when it's warm out, they start to thaw.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's great. Hey, speaking of thawing, that's actually the reason why I called you.
For the mission, Chief?
Oh yeah, he's a microwave.
Oh, yeah. Sure. For the mission.
Well, I'm ready, Chief.
Really
I
gonna
was
use him
born
for your
ready.
food?
Mostly because minutes after I was born, they implanted a chip inside my brain. Never told me what it was for. Said I'd know when the time was right. And Chief, I swear to the immortals that the time...
Why won't he stop talking?
I know.
Orders, huh? Well, why didn't you just say
I want to see what this works. Hey, my dude.
Listen to me, okay? As your superior officer, I need you to shut up for literally 30 seconds. Can you do that one for me? Can you just shut your hole?
Yes, sir, Chief.
It worked.
Excellent. Now, listen up, soldier. We've got a life-changing meal to serve in less than 20 minutes, and some imbecile forgot to defrost the chicken. And unless we can thaw that
What,
bird
were
in
you
record
the
time,
imbecile?
Operation Poulet a la Normandie is facing imminent mission failure. And I don't need to tell you
Don't
what the
say
dire
that to him, though.
consequences of mission failure would mean for us all. So, soldier, can I count on you?
Sir, yes, sir.
Then throw open the chassis, soldier. We've got a bird to nuke. That's it, soldier. Nuke that bird straight to hell. Now, where did I put that apple brain?
Oh boy, alright. That was interesting. I will never stop seeing this guy.
What do you say, friend? Shall we indulge?
In you, yeah.
Great idea. And since I'm retired now, we can just enjoy one another's company.
Seeing your friend Mitchell always leaves you feeling slightly full, but eager to keep seeking bold new flavors together.
Oh. Okay. We haven't spoken to St. Clair in a while. But we haven't spoken to Maggie either.
Hello again, suspect. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery. I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work. Ah, so you've heard of me. Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Oh.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out.
Oh.
It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible. Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian
I'm not very
was
good at
quite
those.
taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more. You would?
Sure, why not?
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case. The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Okay.
A stylized letter M. Seems likely. What should we look at next?
Wait, your name starts with M.
I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all. Taste it? If you say so.
Does it taste like
Carefully
bread?
dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy.
I think I know who it is.
What else should we try with the paper?
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
I
Focuses a
think I know
magnifying glass
who
on
it
the paper
is,
for a
but
few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke.
the
and
minute she
catch
said
fire.
starchy.
Yikes! It's definitely flammable. Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
I don't think we can do anything else.
What should we look at next?
Hello there, you two.
Hey, Dorian.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier? About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the
Truffle.
faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no? Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours. The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories.
Okay.
Anyhow, good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles.
And friendship.
And friendship.
What should we look at next? I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Mateo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
She's...
Wait a minute. I think you might just be
Yep.
right. The stylized letter M is his signature. The
He doesn't
smell
love me
Dorian
after
noticed
all.
makes sense now. And the paper. It's gotta be rice paper. The smell of truffles came from the gourmand Mitchell Lynn. You did it. You helped me crack the case. I'm impressed.
Thank
now
you.
I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime? As
Okay.
a date, I mean.
That was quick. Sure.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
Amazing.
I said I was gonna do love with everybody, so...
Calm down, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort. See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
Damn, alright. Still got 2 left. Let's see. We haven't spoken to Lyric today, but we haven't seen Chance for a while.
My master of the mystics! You have appeared before me as you had promised.
Of course.
I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you. Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing the mystical enchanter by the name of Dewey Day Seymour, a hapless apprentice studying at the Arcana Mystica of the Bookshelf Bluffs. Looking at your character sheet, you will notice that you only have 40 health. Don't worry, it won't be that bad. You will see there are spell notches and schools of magic. No need to worry about that, really. I made it more for me. Since this is your first time, I'll walk you through what you can do when the time comes.
Okay.
Are you ready to start? I love it.
And I love puns,
We
so...
start our adventure in the study of your mentor, High Enchanter Melville. She is an annoyingly proficient enchanter, and you are lucky to study under her. Only Enchanter Melville is also a hoarder. If you ever needed a magical trinket or a mystical doodad, Melville most likely has it. And after 2 years in their care, you are still relegated to dusting these relics while Melville gives lectures to the spine of enchanters. That's what you've told Melville, but she always states that this is an important part of your training. You have been doing some magical research on the side, but you have needed some equipment that Melville has to actually get it done. With Melville in conclave for at least another 3 hours with the spine...
At least this is Matt Mercer and not anybody else.
You go over to your sack of possessing, an item Melville knows you shouldn't have, but allows, and you pull out your latest experiment. You found a lamp. Only it doesn't seem to do much. At least, not yet.
Okay.
You sure hope it is.
Yeah.
You've tried rubbing it, but nothing works. But surely, there is something here that will awaken whatever is inside. Looking around this cluttered study, your eyes fall on a few things that might help you. There is an arcane amplifier that you've seen used a few times. There is the Cosmos Collector that can call on the stars to make things work. And there is the Mystic Manipulator, used to alter the very fabric of an item's makeup. Which do you use?
Has to be the...
The stars are your best bet. You place the lamp in the deep bowl surrounded by cosmic dials and magnifying glasses. It doesn't take long for the lamp to react to the device. First, it starts to glow. It takes on a warm copper look. But then, it starts to shake. Slightly at first, but then, boom! An explosion of magic rips the device apart, and white smoke consumes you. Some of the glass catches in your skin, and you take 5 damage. You wave your hands, clearing your vision, and that is where you see it. The lamp, on the ground, broken in half. And floating above it, with beautiful purple skin and muscles that just won't quit. A djinn. You've done it! You released the djinn inside of the lamp.
So, you the one who went off and set me free and all that?
Sounds like Pumat.
The djinn looks at you and cocks out a hip. This one
Sounds
has
like
attitude.
Pumat.
Ah, so we're going with rude
Pumat soul.
instead of grateful then, huh? Got it.
They then look down at the broken lamp.
And the one who has the lamp gets the wishes. Except there is no lamp, is there? I'm good. Thanks for the jailbreak.
And with a whirl, the Jinn flies out the window and towards the woods. You realize that this is bad.
Yep.
Jinns have been trapped in lamps to stop them from being mischievous and using their powers for evil. You have unleashed a great force into the Bookshelf Bluffs.
Whoops.
All of the most powerful enchanters are in conclave for the rest of the day. And if High Enchanter Melville finds out you let a Jinn loose, you might as well kiss your education goodbye. What do? You rush to your dorm to prepare to catch a Jinn. In your dorm, your sack of possessing over your shoulder, you start to think about what you might need.
I'm trying to think how many Critical Role people they have in this. It's Liam, Travis, and Matt, I think.
But you don't have a ton of time.
Because Liam's the friar, Travis is the microwave guy, and Matt's this guy.
Battle wand, of course. You also grab your Tome of Terrible Creatures. Flipping through it, you make sure you find the chapter on Jinns. One paragraph stands out to you. It's about metal and the way Jinn react to it. It's something to come back to.
Thanks for giving me the hint.
Oh, don't forget your ringing rock. Someone might call you. You know you can't hesitate for too much longer, so you decide to grab one more thing. Do you want the large red mystery potion? Or there is a box with runes sketched into it. It looks like your roommate's. But it also looks powerful. Maybe this will help? Which do you take?
Yeah, with a box.
You grab the box and shove it inside your sack of possessing. You have no time to figure out what it is right now. You quickly head out of the door and toward the woods. You get to the edge of the woods and it isn't hard to figure out where the Jinn went. A path of trees has been bowled over. The funny thing is, the path seems to be heading toward a very specific location. It is headed for the hut of the groundskeeper, Moise. Moise is a bumbling old fool, but has a good heart. If anything happened to them... You race through the woods toward Moise's cabin. Right on the edge of where Moise's cabin would be, you see Moise.
What voice is he gonna do this time?
They're tied to a tree, but they aren't resisting. A tiny gnome, Moise has always been kind to you. They snuck you herbs you needed for your experiments and may have helped you destroy evidence of a failed enchantment before.
Whoops.
Oh, I'm fine. You can leave me here. They said they would come back for me.
Not the voice I was expecting, but there we go.
The tools are following the instruction of the Jinn that came through here. Oh, I hope you didn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that isn't good. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. The Jinn might destroy us before we even get the chance. All I know is that the tools need my shed so they can build a throne for the Jinn.
They might be able to lead you to the Jinn. What do you want to do? You decide to stealth your way out of this one. As the tools begin to head off down a path, wood and various building materials in hand, you follow them from a distance. Every now and then, you have to stop because the trowel looks like it's looking for you. But you keep going, following them for a few minutes. Eventually, they stop.
All right, time for our break. We've been working for an hour, so we're taking 10.
The tools all put down what they are carrying and they begin to talk. You listen closely.
So, Rick, you doing all right? This work has out of your general wheelhouse.
Well, thanks for asking, Spade. I'm hanging in there. Trowel can really push a person, though.
Oh, I know. Try being their cousin.
Crazy thing is, I should have stayed in the glade with the Jinn. Did you see all those leaves?
They were everywhere.
And I'm the perfect tool for the job. But no, lift this
Matt's
Rick.
talking to himself
Put it there,
again.
Rick.
The spade puts its tiny hand on the rake's arm.
When we get to the glade, you want me to say something?
Nah, thanks though. The Jinn seems like a fair guy.
Matt, your
I'll talk
inner
to
voice
him, see
actor
what
is
he can do.
showing.
The trowel walks over to the rake and the spade.
We're gonna head back to the shed after our break. Gotta pull some nails for a hammer.
You've heard all you need to, and you head toward the glade. As you make your way toward the glade, your magical senses start to tingle. You see a few pebbles floating in midair. They float up and down, glowing a soft blue. From your education, you know this to be a ley line. It is one of many that converge around the school. You think this is why the Jinn went this way, to amass more power along the ley line. But there might be more to it than that. Still, time is of the essence. You could steam forward toward the Jinn, or stop and do some quick research from your book.
Sort of.
You think you know enough to get through. You power ahead.
I don't know
travel
shit.
for another 10 to 15 minutes. It is then you see it. A glade surrounded by trees, and in the middle of it, the Jinn. He is feeding off of a ley line. Behind him is a half-constructed throne. As you contemplate what to do, you hear a magical tone. You search for where it is coming from. Oh, your ringing rock. You quickly search your sack for the ringing rock and answer it in hushed tones.
Oh, there you are. Where are you right now?
Is it Melville?
That voice is one you would never forget.
Yep.
High Enchanter Melville is on the other end.
I've come looking for you. I need you to help me in the lecture hall. We made a bit of a mess. You weren't in the study, so I figured you are done with your chores. Why does it sound like you are outside? Is that a ley line I hear?
Uh-oh.
You know that Melville isn't the biggest fan of lying. You have a choice to make. Do you come clean? Or do you hide the truth from your mentor?
I'll be, yeah.
You what? The ringing rock gets so hot you can barely hold it.
I'm not gonna
And
lie.
let me guess. You're off trying to capture it on your own, aren't you?
You hear her signature mumbles along with some choice words rolled in there.
All right. Listen closely. You need to bind this stupid thing. If you do exactly as I say, you should be fine.
To
Mess
bind
up,
it? Okay.
and you will be blown to bits. Got it?
You listen closely, taking every action to memory, and even repeating it back to Melville.
First, circle the area with soil from where you stand.
Soil.
Then, begin an ice spell. Only touch it to the ground.
Okay.
Lastly, recite the haiku of holding. You should know it from class.
Okay.
I'm on my way to you, but you must do this first.
Soil, ice spell,
Hold tight.
haiku holding.
I'll be there soon. And don't expect to get off easy. The ringing rock disconnects. She hung up on you. None of that matters now. You have to complete exactly what she says. You start to follow the steps set out by Melville. The first thing you do is... you grab a pile of soil in your hand and, staying tucked in the trees, complete your circle. The next step was to start what kind of spell?
Ice, right?
The bitter cold pulses through your finger. You touch the dirt and hear it snap together. Now, the last step. What did you need to recite?
A holding thing. Yeah.
It comes to you quickly. It's short and sweet. You hear the spell complete, and you see a dome of magical energy surround the Jinn. You hear rustling of leaves behind you. Melville quickly comes by your side. She gives you a smirk and a nod. I see you tamed the thing.
Hooray.
The Jinn puffs up.
Psh, no one can tame me.
Melville gets a very serious look on her face.
We'll see about that.
Stepping toward the Jinn, Melville holds something in her hand. It's a lamp.
But I broke
Not
it.
just any lamp. One covered in runes and etchings.
Huh.
You have a choice, dear Jinn. Enter the lamp and be trapped for all eternity. Or join me.
Huh?
Melville speaks to you without taking an eye off the Jinn.
With the Jinn by my side, I would be the most powerful enchanter there ever was. I shall have his power, one way or another.
Jinn, get back in the
The
lamp.
lamp starts to glow, and the Jinn begins to be sucked into the lamp.
Make your choice, Jinn, she cackles. Make it now!
The Jinn, with a panicked look on his face, shouts,
I'll aid you! My power is yours!
Whoosh! A flash of light overtakes you. You can't see, but you can hear energy most intense flying around. Before you floats Melville. But she is huge. The Djinn has fused with her.
Yeah.
And she lets out an evil laugh. Before I go on, I should tell you, this is the part where I would, like, monologue as Melville. Is it cool if I do that? Awesome. You're the best.
Yeah, sure, why
Melville
not?
lowers down onto the ley line, seeming to sniff the air that radiates with
Let
power.
Matt do his monologuing.
I know you can sense it. The power this place holds. These grounds hold a wealth of energy. Energy that could have us enchanters rule the entire world. Mold it into our image. Could you imagine if every place was as ideal as Bookshelf Bluff? A place where learning was the only goal? It would be glorious, wouldn't it? If the thing is,
damn it,
we've always been able to. But the idiots of the spine want to make sure we use our magic for good. What good? The world is full of evil all around us. From the Shoelace Shores to Cantalopia, evil is everywhere.
Well, that part's actually true. Evil is everywhere.
Can make it ideal. I can now make it ideal. What I will do will not be found in books. It will not be found in scrolls. The world will learn the peace we have found here, and I will force them to. There is only one problem to clean up first. You. You know my plan, and you could stop me. I can't have that now, can I? Oh, what a pity. It seems I must finish you now.
See, the Djinn should have just gone
Melville
the
begins to
lamp.
float again.
Sling your spells if you want. At least you will die knowing you tried to stop me.
Melville flies at you, a spell spinning in the palm of her hand. Only she hasn't quite got used to her new body and powers. The spell goes wild and crashes into a tree. The tree bursts apart, giant splinters flying everywhere.
Uh-oh.
One hits Melville directly in the arm. She rears back, a pained wince on her face as she pulls out the large piece of wood. This gives you time to react. You are panicked and aren't sure what to do.
Oh boy. Alright, yeah.
You summon a fire spell, slinging it across the glen towards Melville. It is like her skin absorbs it. You get off a lightning and water spell too. Nothing.
Dang it.
Someone forgot what they've learned.
Melville fires off a spell of pure force at you. It hits you hard in the stomach for 15 damage. That hit makes you wish your robes were padded. You can't get smacked around too much more. Nothing seems to work. What do you do now? You sprint for the lamp Melville left on the ground.
Are we gonna put her
Upon
in the
touching
lamp?
it, you see it is covered in runes. A quick scan shows you they are runes of capturing. Put that down, Dewey. You don't know what you're doing with that. Melville is scared of this thing. What do you do? You are instantly glad you paid attention in runes class. The words come flowing from your mouth like water, and with each word, Melville gets pulled closer and closer to the lamp.
Stop! You don't have to do this! I won't kill you right now!
It is obvious she has never known humility. As she gets pulled in toward the lamp, you hear a voice next to you.
Oh.
Well, ain't that something?
Look away from Melville for a moment, and you see Moise and the tools appear beside you. The travel groans.
You destroyed all the works we done did!
This distraction, though momentary, makes you slip on the pronunciation of the rune Slimpumplach. That's a hard one anyway. Melville uses this opening to fling a spell at you. It makes contact. hitting you for 15 health.
Oh, for God's
That
sake.
hit makes you wish your robes were padded. You can't get smacked around too much more. As you are hit, the lamp flies out of your hand, and Melville goes to catch it.
I'm gonna die.
It burns through her hand. The memory of the tome comes back to you. Good thing you have metal tools right next to you.
Lend me your steely tool.
I don't know about that.
Trowel protests. Moise picks him up and hands him to you.
Here you go. He's mouthy, but does good work.
You lift the trowel like a magical focus. A grayish silver orb of pure metal collects at the tip of the trowel.
This is kinda awesome.
Trowel yells. You unleash it toward Melville. It rips through her, leaving behind a ring of smoke where it made contact. You've never done metal magic before, so you aren't sure how to summon it quickly. This leaves enough room for Melville to counterattack. With a flash of blue energy, she hits you with an arcane lance.
Uh-oh.
She is still reeling from your hit, so it only hits for 5 damage.
I'm
That
gone.
hit makes you wish your robes were padded. You can't
I'm
be
dead.
smacked around too much more. Even in her hurt state, her power proves too much for you. You
I'm dead.
fall over. You stop breathing. The forest is your final resting place.
Dang it.
As you perish, your last thought isn't about the djinn or about school. Rather, it is about the people who may suffer because of your choice to tamper with the
Yeah.
lamp.
Dang
You
it.
know that there are more powerful enchanters than you, and you only wish you could help fix the problem you made.
I bet just like this is if I really did
And
play
with that
D&D.
pure of heart desire, you
So-
feel yourself become one with the magic of the world. You are pure energy, racing across ley lines and moving through magical focuses faster than you can fully understand. And with this, you know that you will be able to help bring down the djinn in some way, because you are now one with the forces that can change the world. That brings you peace, and that's all you could ask for anyway. That was a ton of fun. I know it might not have ended with you completing the quest, but holy crit, you were awesome for a first-timer.
No, I wasn't.
Look, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you playing with me. It takes a special someone to just dive into G&G. It takes a really special friend to do that. If you ever want to roll some dice or anything, let me know. I'd love to hang out again.
Well, that was quick.
Come by.
Oh, shit. But hey, we have 3 friends now. I think it's 3 friends. We can't use the computer, I forgot about that. Let's use another door and talk to Dorian, because I know there's a trophy for this. So...
You've really put your foot in it now.
Oh,
You
what'd I
found
do?
the most forgotten Dorian in the house. The laundry closet. Thematically redundant. There's already a door here. There's a cabinet. Was there really a need for a closet?
I mean, I didn't make the
Of course
house.
it does. Yet you still came here. Is it because you truly love me?
Oh.
I don't believe you. I suppose I can tell you about all the objects that were in here. If you even care. Well, there's Bo the Box. But she's hardly a denizen here. She's all over. I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
There's Hoove, of course. The vacuum. And that's it. Not anymore. That's it. Nobody else. I'm done speaking of this dreadful place. Oh, woe is me.
Okay. Sorry. It's kind of funny. You can just you could just hit them. I'll take that off. Go to bed. Okay. Which door should we do next?
Now you've done it.
What now?
You're thinking of getting involved with some of the biggest miscreants round here. It's the breaker box. The seediest bar attracts the type, if you know what I mean. Don't stay out too late in this general vicinity. I'm warning you. I'm here to protect, to keep the bad ones out and the good ones in. But with this particular locale, I feel like I'm keeping the bad ones safely away from everyone else.
Right. Let's go see Kristoff.
Well met, combatant. Did you choose your weapon well? Did you train for this match? We will fight. We will fight together.
What weapon am I gonna have here?
Perfect day. What is your weapon? Lint. You mean that sticky, dusty substance that collects in the bottom of bags and body crevices? You're not even trying. Did Drysdale tell you that? The Dryer. Very manly. Vigorous.
I know who the Dryer is.
If he would ever get sincere about violence, I believe he would make an excellent pupil. Alas,
that doesn't surprise me.
He is far too distracted with performing, with accolades, which is not to say that I don't love those things too. I do. They are the rewards for a life well lived in the arenas of violence, doing violence, studying and enjoying violence, tasting and smelling and touching violence. Drysdale is more excited by having muscles than by using them to do something of value. But that's neither here nor there. The point to be made at this moment is not the pleasant one. But since you have attempted to attack me with dryer lint, I fear it is one that must be made. I believe it is time we come squarely face to face plate with the facts. You are bad at violence.
Yeah.
I must tell you, I find you inspirational.
Keep talking.
Truly, you recognize you are bad at something. Of course, it would be hard not to recognize it with the level of your badness being so high and the level of your skill being... well, and yet you persist. You find joy. Your attitude is a shining example of how to attack life with vigor and fortitude and a smile on your face. If we had more of your kind of vim at the battle with Friar Bjartur, we would have beaten him more soundly. And on you go, inspiring. Spouting wisdom like some...
We already know about the Friar, but I just don't know where he is.
I love it. But I must ask, your words lead me to a thought that perhaps you would like to be better at violence? Fantastic! Excellent! Let us begin. The first and most important thing for doing violence, for you, I would call it exercise. You have made great strides in declaring yourself willing to learn. I will be magnanimous and meet you halfway. The first thing we must find in exercising is the why. Let us find your why.
Does he have to say why like that?
What is your most powerful reason for wanting to sweat, breathe hard, and learn my noble art? Oh, perfect! There is no better way. We shall jump right to it then. Gird your loins. I love to hear that sweet sound of girding. For your first adventure, you will begin with a 20-minute walk. Big steps. Swing from the shoulders. This is the walk of a victorious conqueror, not a mouse in cloud sneakers. Remember to breathe from your belly and feel the energy of the earth.
I don't particularly want to exercise, but we have to exercise now.
You can do it. Don't forget to come back and tell me how it went. I'll have a new mission for you on your return.
Whew, okay. Still got 3 left. Alright.
It takes you a moment to realize that there is not, in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colourful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic. Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't touch that dial, cinephile, because my favorite studio audience is now in attendance. The VIP attendee, the Uber viewer, and sometimes wooer.
Oh, I guess I can the power button.
The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream. The fantastic red shirt means you're ready to flirt. How can I cater to my greatest spectator? Then, let's get ready to rumble! Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene.
I like this guy.
The name's Telly. Rhymes with Nelly. Like, whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless deli? Holy smokes, folks!
Alright, find another one.
So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it? Damn straight!
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers. 5,000 channels of cheers.
Don't cry,
Can
dude.
Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo? That Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty. Dynamite! Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline? Unwind from the grind and free your mind.
We have a
With
gym, yet we don't do any
120,000 hours
exercise.
of programming combined. View that cue till you go blind. Loading programming, loading programming. Optimizing for comedy, haha. Analyzing for reality, boo-hoo. Pratfalls and close calls pump straight to your eyeballs. And, yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows? Time for some narration elation about home renovation. Allons-y. From the creators of Home is Where We Buried Grandma and Festive Infestations comes
That's an interesting title.
Balls to the Walls.
And that
thrilling
one.
home renovation series where each episode follows the demolition of a different home using wrecking balls as the primary tool of destruction. Hosted by demolition expert Carlos Balls of Steel Balenciaga, and featuring an all-original music score from MC Whammer. No home is safe from the swinging force of Balls to the Walls. So, my beau, does this show make you go, whoa? Nice! Let me just get a summation of the station's location and... Shazbot!
I've made a huge mistake.
What'd you do?
That show I promised you we'd view just moved to Valdiviflix for more revenue, boo.
Oh.
Just hang tighty, Aphrodite! I'll answer all your queries with 15,000 brand new series! So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows? Wait, seriously? I just told you that I have 5,000 channels with 15,000 shows.
So?
And you want to watch the community access station? Okay. Woo! You really had me worried there. I was like 30 seconds from having you committed. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flow? So that's who you giving your rose to, my boo? Looks like the tribe has spoken. I'll assault you with my pop culture. Hey, look, it's a slant rhyme. It works. All right, my delight. I'll give you a reality infusion in 4K resolution. Cougar versus Cougar. Thrust into the wilderness and stranded in a remote location miles from any plastic surgeons. 10
Imagine if you had this
attractive
kind of thing
women
in your
must rely
head.
on their wit, resourcefulness,
And like
and
an
cunning
announcer
to
voice
battle
that
for
just
survival and outsmart
says
their
what you're
adversaries.
doing out loud.
10 actual cougars. With tensions running high and cougars lurking around
That'd be
every
annoying.
corner, alliances will be forged, rivalries will emerge, and the women must dig deep within themselves to prove once and for
whilst
all
this guy's
which
talking, I'm
cougar
having a
has the
hydration break.
sharpest claws. So, my daffodil, shall we commence with this TV and chill? Pretty good. Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax and... Dope!
Homer?
I had this pre-planned and my schedule was unassailable. But that show's not on demand, so the episode's not available.
Dang it.
Yeah, if you like eating trash, you idiot! Sorry, don't want to be rude. But dude, Valdiviflix shows are like a sack of crap barbecued. Damn straight, soulmate! But enough pros about that crap hose they need to foreclose. I've got 15,000 other shows I've yet to disclose.
Oh,
So
jeez.
what genre can I impose on you with my flawless
Yeah,
flows?
that's all we got.
Makes sense. Just, one more thing.
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know. It's not because you prefer Valdiviflix, right? Because that'd be a huge blow to my ego. Oh, thanks, Hottie. That makes me feel naughty. Come back round here later, and I'll show you something body.
Okay. We have 2 more left.
The breaker box is back to its brightly lit and well-populated glory, with its inimitable host standing ready at the door to greet you.
Of course.
Livewire, you look ravishing as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another evening? Be honest, you enjoyed yourself so much last time you just couldn't stay away. Am I right? Is that so? What is it that has captured your attentions then?
do I now? Perhaps you should enlighten me, just to be sure.
What's yours about this?
But it's so much more enjoyable to hear you say it. When one has power, might as well use it. You're actually tongue-tied. Oh, how sweet.
Volt chuckles.
The spark is undeniable and mutual, I assure you. I was rather hoping you would come by today. What do you say we enjoy it a little more closely together, hmm? Care to dance?
I don't really... Yeah.
Oh, not to worry, Livewire. It just so happens you're talking to the annual Halloween Masquerade dance competition winner 3 years running. It would have been 4, but Wallace is surprisingly graceful after a few caipirinhas. That is to say, I'm quite an accomplished dancer. Just follow my lead.
With only a moment's hesitation, you acquiesce. And it's true. With Volt in full control, you have never felt more graceful.
You move quite beautifully, Lyle.
No, I'm just a clumsy bitch.
I'm impressed.
The song has ended, but Volt has left his arm encircling your waist. He turns his face to yours.
I don't particularly want to yet.
Thank you for the dance. It has been a long time since I've had the pleasure of such a gifted partner.
Volt seems oddly disappointed. It's an unusual sight from someone normally so confident.
I like the other guy.
I must admit, I am rather reluctant to let you go, Livewire. I enjoyed your company as always. But, unfortunately, this is where I must take my leave. The show will be starting soon.
Volt leaps onto the stage as you settle into your seat.
Good evening, my fellow objects and gentle things. I hope you're ready for...
Is it Johnny Splash?
The power surges violently, and Volt
no.
stumbles. He catches his breath and steadies himself.
Ready for an incredible performance. Tonight we...
Uh-oh.
We...
The system buzzes, cracking and flaring. Volt drops to a knee and clutches his belly. The surge rages until the very room seems to shake, when suddenly, everything goes black. You hear nothing but the panic of the audience, the confused scrape of chairs. You make your way through the club in the dark to hear familiar voices.
You have to stop, Eddie.
What?
I can get it back. Just give me a minute to recharge. I can... Oh!
Okay, that
As
was
your
a
eyes
noise.
adjust to the darkness, you can make out that you've made it to some back room, a forgotten corner. The electrical power grid hangs on the wall, with Eddie slumped against it. Both Eddie and Volt look exhausted. Eddie dangerously so. He fiddles with the grid controls.
Stop. Eddie, please. Just let me go out. You're going to fry yourself completely. I said no, Volt. Eddie.
Something's going on here.
I can fix this. Eddie. For fuck's sake, Volt, I'm not letting you go out, okay? We both know what that could mean, and I'm not... I can't...
Uh-oh, this is bad.
I can't go back to being alone.
Oh.
I can't lose you. You can't keep splitting yourself like this. If you do, then...
Volt notices your presence and moves to stand. Eddie holds him back.
It's fine. She deserves to know. I'm failing. The power is failing and I can't stop it.
No, Eddie, no.
Eddie leans back against the grid controls, his posture crooked and jagged. He seems ready to combust from the inside, but years of control are keeping him standing. For now.
It was slow enough at first. I didn't even notice it. Small fluctuations, random surges. The entire house depends on my power, and it's my job to keep it stable for them. to keep them all safe. I had to work harder to compensate. I thought, if I could outlast it would all balance out. But it only made things worse. Even more unstable, so I had to push even harder just to keep up. And then it just became normal. To always be completely drained, barely hanging on. I don't know how long it took me to realize that it was my fault to begin with. My faulty wire. I was the problem. But I couldn't stop. They still needed me. Exactly. They needed me, and I needed help. So I gave it to myself. I split myself. So there was more of me to go around. I made Volt. He was my fix. Here, and still perfectly capable of hearing you. Thank you very much. This club has to run. Its power, its light and music and heat and energy, it's everything. And I have to have Volt to make it work. I made him. It was supposed to be temporary. It only slowed things down by spreading out the power. But then, even that became too much. And now maintaining me is draining him just as much as...
Damn, I feel sorry for Eddie, man.
I already told you. Eddie, they still need you. It's my job to protect you. Even from yourself. We're not doing it. It's too risky. The faulty wire. Volt, don't! You have to fix the wire and reset the system.
Oh, no.
If you do that, Volt could disappear. I don't know if I can bring him back. Please. You can't.
Wait, if I fix the wire, you would really need Butsy though, right?
What the fuck? That's true. That's bullshit.
Oh, alright. Oh, we have to pick. Oh, shit. Ah. Oh, no. Choices, choices, choices. I know who I want. Oh. Okay.
I knew I shouldn't have let you in. The fuck do you know? Get out! Get the fuck out!
Okay, that was a bad idea.
He said leave!
Oh
the
boy.
dim light around Eddie surges and then fades.
I think either way I would
leaving you in
have that would have been a
darkness again.
bad thing.
There's a spark in the darkness, a brief flare that makes you think maybe the lights have come back on. But when your eyes adjust once more, you see that where Eddie and Volt were before, only Volt remains.
Dang it!
He looks dark, dangerous, even more than before.
I warned you. I told you to keep your distance. It could have been so easy. Why couldn't you just let me
You are the problem guy.
All you had to do was love me, or fear me. Either would do. And I would have given you everything you ever wanted.
Actually, you haven't, but... These decisions are bad.
How exhausting. It's far too late for
Don't know, man.
Do you have any idea what it takes to keep everything in this place running? Lights on, appliances happy, batteries charged, screens glowing. How much control is required to maintain that steady current you take for granted? Of course you don't. I am grateful. Grateful that you showed your true nature and spared me from
Can we just
wasting
bring Eddie back,
time
please?
catering to you. All you do is take and take and take and take whatever you want, without consequence.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah.
Not anymore. No more sacrificing for this ungrateful house.
I know
Eddie's
you
gone.
did something. Gone where?
Eddie's safe. Away from you. Away from everyone.
See, I knew this guy was bad news.
Somewhere close. So this time I'll be able to make sure no one ever hurts us again. No more warnings. Don't let me find you around here again.
Ah, we got our first hate. God dang it. So the whole point was we had to have kept Paul happy. I think that would have worked.
Absolutely shocking turn of events.
Who
A
are you?
well-dressed figure saunters into the room, tossing his locks over one shoulder as he shoots you a look. that
Who
makes
the
you
hell
shiver.
are you?
There's an aura of danger about him, as if he delights in the misfortune of others, and is eagerly anticipating yours.
Well. I can't believe it. You really did it.
Did what?
You got dumb, kid. Majorly rejected and just tossed to the side.
Are you done?
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'm absolutely giddy.
Here we go.
He places a hand on his hip, giving you a knowing look.
I'm a hot topic. Surprised you haven't heard about me already. I'm Regina Rejection. But you can call me Reggie.
Oh, Dorian mentioned Reggie. Dorian mentioned Reggie, and he doesn't like Reggie. Okay.
You've seen a lot of eye rolls in your time, but Reggie's feels like the most hateful one in memory.
I want to listen to Dorian.
You think I care about gender norms when I'm dressed like this?
Yeah.
If I have something to say, which is every
Yeah.
goddamn time, baby. Oh, don't worry. I'm always just one rejection away. Listen, bitch. I'm giving you special access to me here on this app I'm putting on your phone. Have a chat anytime you like.
Reggie takes your phone, typing something into it. He turns your phone back around to show you a funny little icon that looks like a broken heart.
Damn, we got a first hate. That sucks. What happens if we do come back?
Don't you want to see me again? Usually I only get summoned if you get dumped, so this is an easy way to find me.
Okay.
He hands your phone back to you, shooting you a sleazy wink.
I'll be there, dreaming of your next rejection.
Oh, dang it. No. Alright. I know who to see before I head to sleep.
What do you say, friend? Shall we indulge? Great idea. And since I'm retired now, we can just
Is this the same
enjoy
thing
one
again?
another's company.
Seeing your friend Mitchell always leaves you
Hang
feeling
on. Oh, so we're just friends, we can't do anything? Huh? Oh. So we can't... We can't do anything with him? At all? I don't think that's fair. Okay. Let me try it again, but I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, maybe try the cake.
What do you say, friend?
No?
Shall we indulge?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
Great idea. And since
Yeah.
I'm retired...
Seeing your friend Mitchell...
Yeah, it's not gonna work. Dang it. I guess that's it. Alright. Let me see if there's any way... Hang on a second. A candy item? Where do we find a candy item? Let me see. Yeah, but how do we find them? So something called candy where it can repair a relationship? Yeah, but how did we get them? So we can't see them again. So is it only... Yep. Okay. Michelin. It always makes that noise. But how do we... Let's try this. Oh, wait. No? Nothing? Alright.
You see before you a glistening, oiled male form, perfect in its chiseled majesty. His gold, or is that bronze skin, is perfectly smooth, his features flawless, and his face? Stunning.
Oh, hello there. Don't mind me. I'm just catching a bit of air.
He looks interesting.
Oh, yes. I am rather worth taking a look at, aren't I? I'm Stepford, trophy of trophies at your service.
Okay.
I've just been standing here all covered with oil, waiting for a good sunbeam to come along.
Let's see.
That's not unusual. Take your time. So, what brings you around these parts? And are you satisfied with what you found? I'm glad. Despite being a natural, I work hard.
I need to
keep
figure
all
out how
this
to
up.
get these candies.
As it so happens, I have a self-tanning appointment coming up. Can't be late, but I'm so glad we met. Come and see me again soon, won't you? And be sure to bring that fantastic red shirt.
Oh, yeah, why?
Got a tan.
Alright.
A charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs to you, peering through the curtains and pointing at something outside that you can't see. They seem quite absorbed in their own conversation.
Look over there. Look at that. Across the street. What are we looking at? What do you see, Rod?
I see a dog. I see a car that could use a wash.
One of them turns to you, holding up a finger before turning back to his friend.
Hi, 1 second. Now, why in the world do you think I would care a single thread about an unwashed
So he's
car?
gone to a crawl space. I don't know where that is.
I don't know what you want from life, Kurt.
The shoes, my dude. The shoes.
Oh, you were looking at the neighbor's shoes. Those are nice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Where the crawl space at? Bruh.
Hold on. Those are way better than those shoes we saw last week.
Ain't that the truth? Only time I wish Wendelin would have fogged up.
Wendelin?
Those kicks could have kicked rocks. What was that about?
Rod, don't be so rude.
I'm just giving what I was receiving.
You'll have to excuse Rod. His tact leaves a lot to be desired.
There you go, talking about me like I'm not here.
Nah, I'm talking about you so you can hear. There's a difference.
See, that's why your seams are unfinished.
Oh boy.
My seams are unfinished? My seams are unfinished? Keep talking. See what happens.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that too loud. Everyone else might start believing it. What? Why would you think that? Rod's my best friend.
Kurt and I have been together forever.
Yo, what up?
I wonder who plays these two.
I'm like...
But not my brother.
Oh, whoops.
If we were related, you might actually be polished.
We both know you wouldn't look good unless you were next to me.
Who told you that lie? Say, who do you think looks better? Me or this delusional drape I call my friend? Lame.
I know it's
I'm
me.
not picking
That's
favorites.
fine. It'll be our little secret.
Don't even try to make them lie. They're just trying to make you feel good. I'm the fly one. One thing you gotta realize is that we aren't mean to each other.
Nah, this is my homie. For life.
We're just a little shady.
Well...
Being shady isn't always a bad thing.
Oh, to the contrary. I'm shady all the time to Kurt. Why? Because I love him.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
But we have rules.
Oh yeah. You must throw shade appropriately.
Right.
There are 5 rules to throwing shade. First off, you have to know the person.
Okay.
Sure, you can be shady to folks you don't know, but that is just me.
Wait, we made fun of the new mail carrier just the other day.
That's because they were wearing that uniform with open-toed sandals. With socks.
Oh yeah, they asked for that one.
This rule is one of those, do as we say, not as we do things.
Unless we ask you to do it with us, at which point you better come correct.
Which brings us to rule number 2.
If the roast ain't hot, you're toast.
The shade is all about the laugh at the end. Maybe even a strong guffaw.
A guffaw? Are you a cartoon dog person? 'Cause if not, I best not hear a single guffaw out of you, Rod.
Keep your aim true.
Never bring in secondary parties. Others shouldn't be collateral damage because you decided to mix patterns and it turned out unfortunate.
I tried to throw shade on Kurt's mom once.
Oh.
Mrs. Chiffon has never done anything and she will not be brought into this foolishness.
Okay. Rule 4.
Read their body language as you read them down.
Everyone has their line and their limit. don't be so caught up in the goofs that you step on that line.
It's easy to be on a roll and run right over your friend.
Which is why rule number 1 is important. If you don't know them, you don't know what might actually make them upset.
Right, like I don't talk about Rod's crush on the blinds at the last house.
Dude, not cool.
Sorry, I was just giving an example.
It's an art form.
And there is one rule that you absolutely cannot break.
Oh, yeah. The final rule.
Rule 5 is...
If someone you know starts throwing shade on your friend...
You better prepare for war.
It is your duty to fire back.
Of course.
Verbal warfare has begun. Do what you gotta do.
And yeah, those are the rules of shade. You got them all?
Sure,
okay. Confident. I like that in a person.
If they breathe, Kurt likes them.
You act like you're the one to talk. The tree outside sways, and you think it's flirting with you.
How can you not be charmed? Have you seen those branches? Alright now, calm down.
They said the grass.
The
grass, Rod!
Oh, that got him.
Oh, you can guffaw, but I can't?
Okay. Fair. But damn, they got you.
You right. That was a good one. You catch on quick.
Yo, Rod, that fashion student is getting off the bus.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure, but it is fly as hell.
We've got some people watching to do. Swing on by soon. But come holler at us at different places. Each window has a new thing to throw shade on.
Variety is the spice of life, baby. Bring your jokes. We like to keep it lively here.
Still can't believe what I first hate today. That sucks. Well, bye-bye, Breaker Box. Can we see Dorian again?
Dorian, for once, does not stand in your way. Perhaps even he knows there's no sense in blocking bathroom access.
The first floor bathroom. One of the more relaxing places, if I do say so myself. Spot on. In here resides Barry Styles, your beauty supplies, Amir, the mirror, and Rebel, the rubber ducky.
Ooh, ducky.
What can I do for you? He'll reflect back on you what you want to hear, or at least what he thinks you want to hear.
All right.
He's handsome enough, sure, and sometimes he believes that looks are all that matter. For me, in my position, I can already see 5 of me, not counting the reflection in the mirror.
The doors.
That's more than enough self-reflection for this door. What can I do for you? Barry is a great bloke. Always happy to lend a hand however he can. Careful though, he might be fragile on the inside and not show his hand. You might not know where you stand with him until it's too late. Sounds like you want this to be difficult.
Damn it. Okay, let's go see Lyric again.
Oh, good! You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo. I've been thinking, and here, I believe, is the best way to organize our efforts. Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics. I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero. What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline. If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book. Which I can absolutely do in a night. And believe you me, it will be perfection. But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable? yes, yes. Let us boogie. So, here's what I'm thinking about Wen. Detective Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville, and he is a magnet for crimes.
Okay.
Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them.
Right.
Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective. The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities. Well, shall we get started? Excellent!
Writing a book before bedtime.
Which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there. With that fantastic red shirt, you're bound to have some good ideas.
What is it with the people in the red shirt?
Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
Okay. Bombshell Daffy Fit up now. Fuzz Aldrin.
Out on the bustling streets of Sprawlsville, Fuzz and Xander were immediately a hilariously mismatched pair. And while getting some donut-flavored motor oil, they
It's
received
like
their first call
Holmes
of the day.
and Watson, right? Wait, we'll get some donut-flavored motor oil. They received the first call of the day. Oh, I don't do the last one. No, here we go.
There wasn't a second to lose. If Horvat managed to destroy the plant, Sprawlsville
We don't need
would
to
instantly be plunged
do
into
an
complete
orgy.
darkness and
I
total
want to make this interesting.
Sirens wailing, Xander and Fuzz raced to the hydroelectric plant. Skidding into the parking lot, they threw open their doors and were immediately greeted by...
Suitcase.
Misty Allure was a gold-medal gymnast, trained assassin, and mother of an honor roll student. Living proof that it was indeed possible for a woman to have it all. But today, all she wanted to have was Xander. Breathlessly, she pushed her heaving bosom against his chiseled pecs, her glossy lips mere inches from his warm, inviting mouth. Utterly entranced by her alluring form,
By the
Xander
way,
didn't
guys,
even notice as she reached into her spandex
this
jumpsuit
guy
and
is
slipped out.
also the dub voice of Tengen Uzui from Demon Slayer. Steel Katana. Yeah.
Fiercely, she hacked at Xander, but her blade was simply no match for his master detective skills. With Misty dispatched, Xander quickly turned his attention back to Horvat, just as the terrorist triggered the nuclear device. Frantically, Xander leapt at Horvat, screaming with his last breath, It was a shocking twist that no one ever saw coming, mostly because the authors hadn't done any amount of foreshadowing. Nevertheless, I think readers will love Slaughterhouse Vibe.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this one has so many twists and turns, someone should like it.
Someone.
I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
No, let's just stick with this, okay?
See you soon, partner.
Bedtime. I did just hit the bed. I want to try this door and see what happens.
Dorian standing in your way is nothing new, but something about this time feels definitive.
Sorry, this one's locked. The attic. This is where you keep your lesser things. Memories, art, and other such nonsense. There's a safe in there as well. Presumably full of treasures.
Safe?
You locked this door long ago. Years? Decades? Who can say? What do you say? Oh, the regrets of our past. Not something I very much like seeing either. Until you find a key, I will remain locked.
Alright. Floating seems to work
A
on this.
well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other.
Another one.
There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, Dudette? How are you? Hell yeah, Brosafina! That's what I'm trying to hear! I can't believe we're, like, actually talking now, Dudette!
Got a cactus on the
You
cap.
walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me, but that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, Drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name. I'm breathing just fine, my gal. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves. Yo!
Okay, so we met Shelly.
It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it! Great! Truly glad to hear it, Bromiga! Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier!
Wow, okay.
Oh no, you're amazing! 10 out of 10 human being. This is going really great, actually! Not a disaster! I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Dunarina.
Alright. Oh. There we go.
You find Stepford polishing his well-muscled arm vigorously.
There he is.
appears to be muttering to himself.
Did I? Seems like it's still there. Shows right through the self-tanner. Not sure if you've noticed, but I've gotten a bit, bronze lately. That's sweet of you to say, but I know you can see right through me.
This guy
I don't know what I'm gonna do about it.
compliments seem to work.
That's nice to hear, but
Oh.
I don't feel gorgeous. As a matter of fact, I feel sort of crummy. It's like this. I got the way I am, all gold and beautiful and all, because in my youth I was extremely competitive. I entered and won every contest I could find. I was a complete natural. I never really needed to try. I just showed up and showed off and showed everyone what first place looked like. I lived for the competition, the cheering, the adoring fans, the tough opponents. It was the life for me. Trophies change over time. If we stop competing,
like people,
we turn into showpieces. Our gold starts turning to silver, then to bronze. It's not that we stop getting given out, but our inner essence changes. Yes, in a way that's true. Eventually, we come to a turning point. It's either get back in the fight and risk the arena once more, or retire and spend our time polishing up, clearing away the patina, and covering up what can't be cleared away. You make it sound so simple, but I'm afraid it's not.
No?
There's all sorts of things that can happen. In any case, now that we're getting to know one another, I have to tell you something.
Oh.
I started doing all this tanning because, well, I'm actually all pewter underneath. Pewter! Like, what place even is that? 12th?
Oh, dang it.
Exactly.
I'm afraid the time of decision is upon me. Honestly, I don't know. What do you think I should do?
Maybe you're right.
Damn, I should have said return. Shoot.
Thanks for talking to me. I think I'd better think about this for a bit. It's not an easy decision. If I compete again, I could get hurt or even lose. And I don't think I could bear that. Come see me again sometime soon, okay?
Yeah, sure. Okay. If I do this, will it... Okay, Kristoff. Please tell me this is gonna spawn who I think is gonna spawn.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored
Bryce
suit.
Papenbrook.
He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline
Of course
ears
he
on
has
his
to be
head
the
that
cat
most catch your
character.
attention. A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick.
You can just tell it's him, can't you?
Don't.
Oh, didn't like
Do
that.
not taint the perfection of the clock with your disgusting imitation.
Sorry.
Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule. Oh, well, I can certainly make time for that. Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance.
Okay.
So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment.
Okay.
If VIP stands for very intelligent and punctual, then yes, I am.
I don't like hearing Bryce like this.
If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment. Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece, at your service. I'm Linus.
Okay.
It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you? Excellent. I thank you.
Oh god, that
I'll see
hurts.
you at noon sharp, and we can speak then.
Noon.
Do not be early, do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time.
Noon.
If you do, catastrophe. Untimeliness. See you then, and not a moment before.
Not a moment before and not a moment later. Right?
Aldivinites! Salutations and a good greeting
Oh,
from
it's you
your
again.
CEO.
Last time we heard from you, you were
The other
drunk.
night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced.
By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information
Not the
related
glasses
to their
that we're
whereabouts,
wearing.
please email me
Right.
ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a
Yeah.
highly classified prototype we're secretly developing.
Ben
in
Diskin
conjunction
stole
with the
them.
Federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian
So I
farewell
have
to
these
Sandy
glasses.
in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
Okay.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're, like, dating your couch and your TV. Oh my god, shut up. It's not just you. It's you and a handsome man version of your toilet, holding hands and whatnot.
It's not going great.
Why do you sound unsure?
Because one of them hates me.
Welcome to dating, friendo. It's complicated for everybody. Humans, animals, furniture. Nobody likes dating. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around?
Well, one of them hates
Like,
me.
You gotta feel, like, super eligible, right? Hey, you just gotta take it one date at a time. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know...
Doing it?
You know exactly what I mean. All right, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
Okay. We still have one more. No, I'll go talk to Sinclair. I haven't seen him in a while. Well, his name's not Sinclair, is it? Or is it? That's not his real name, but it's called so. No, I don't want a coffee before bed.
Hello again, wandering traveler. Have you made up your mind as to whether or not you'll help me? I long to escape the confines of the pipes and their various interweavings, and return to my old life as Martin Applegate, insurance claims adjuster extraordinaire.
Okay.
If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries.
Maggie.
Or just go see if Vagabond of the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel. Oh, yay! Let me know when you have news.
Okay, bedtime. Oh, the car got passed. Can we? Can't do nothing with the door. Okay. Bedtime. Okay, actually it's nearly the 2-hour mark, so I just put socials in the chat, so if anybody wants to... Who whistling? Is it you?
I've written it! The tome!
Yay!
Pretty heavy, but worth the effort. All those twists and turns naturally need room. But it's not enough that we've written this. One should always check in with the hoi polloi before publishing. So I've brought along my favorite friends to bounce ideas off of.
Who?
The wall, ceiling, and floor, of course.
Who else would be a support group, darling?
Wall, ceiling, and floor.
Here it is. My very own book, written by myself with help from the human.
And the name of the book is...
Why, you can read the name on the book itself.
It's just always nicer when the one presenting says the title out loud.
I can't. It isn't right. You say it.
Me?
Me? Why would I
Oh,
say
no.
it?
Oh, no.
Florence?
Oh, I'm not good with crowds.
Ah, thank you for saving me the trouble.
Oh, so Wallace is the one. Okay.
Let's begin.
This book is... Oh boy, I'm feeling sick.
She gets that way when there are too many twists. She prefers being grounded.
Whoa!
Whew. I'm gonna sit down.
Do. And Lyric, perhaps this one should go back to the drawing board.
Thank you for your support.
It's what we do best, Lyric.
Well, should we go ahead and publish?
So they didn't like the book. I don't care.
Marvelous! I'll submit this to Mac right away.
Oh, let's go see our good... Wait, this should be lunchtime, right?
Almost late. Almost.
Hey.
Thank you. Tell me why you've sought me out. Aside from the pleasure of my absolutely sparkling wit and golden company.
Is that not enough?
Oh, well, of course it is. I am just surprised. Few in this house can appreciate my timeliness, my specialized knowledge of time and timepieces alike. I am glad to hear you are not like the others. What might we discuss then? My love life may be on hiatus, but as they say, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Timothy looks at you for a few moments, clearly expecting something.
Yes, well...
I don't know. I'm not gonna just stare at him.
Well, let us start with the most important thing. Timeliness, next to godliness, as they say.
I thought it was, like SpongeBob said, cleanliness is next to managerliness.
Of course I'm right. Imagine, if you will, you show up to a date showered and clean, but 2 hours late. Does your cleanliness matter then? I think not. You are simply wrong, my friend. Timeliness above all.
I'd rather be clean than on time.
Timeliness! Oh dear, how me flies. I must away quite soon, but before I go, I want to be sure I've imparted my wisdom to you precisely as I meant to. What did you learn from me today? Exactly! Just so, just so. Just remember, there is always time for timeliness. Now leave me. I've run out of time for this conversation.
Okay.
If you wish to speak again, find me at 3 p.m.
3 p.m.? Alright.
Precisely at 3 in the afternoon. Farewell!
Alright. I don't know who to see next.
The way to the bedroom is through me. Unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium, bathroom doors, and then here.
Dorian makes a sound rather like a robot attempting to imitate human laughter.
Ha ha! The very thought of it makes me crack up. Apologies. Anything you'd like to know about this room that you don't already know? totally normal lot in there. Well, I wouldn't recommend speaking to the dresser. That one's a little, off.
All right.
What can I do for you? If you haven't met her, Diana the Diary is a little hard to spot.
Okay.
She might look like any old book, but she's one that you authored. You can find her on the dresser. Please do. She might be in need of some help from what I've been hearing.
Oh.
What can I do for you? Enjoy.
All right. That can actually work, right? Oh wow, front door. What's this? Oh, okay.
Koa gives you a friendly wave, patting the couch next to him.
Hey, buddy. Come over. Take a load off. No worries. Just come get comfy.
You take a seat next to Koa, and even though he says nothing, you can tell that he seems happier just to have you here.
No.
He closes his eyes, a small smile on his face. Neither of you says anything. Somehow, the longer the silence stretches on, the more comfortable things feel. Physically, you're on your couch, but mentally,
that worked.
You're at a Hawaiian beach, listening to the waves lap against the shore. Koa is practically radiating comfortable satisfaction, and the happier he is, the happier you find yourself in turn.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Thanks for sharing the vibes today, buddy. Now, before you go, or I fall asleep, I got something for you.
My keys.
Sure did. You haven't really been going anywhere, so I wasn't rushing to find you and give them back.
Yeah, just working from home, you know.
Cool. Felt like you should have them back now. No worries, buddy. Man, sitting here with you really just puts me at ease. I'm gonna get some shut-eye. If you want to stick around, feel free. Thanks for sharing the silence with me.
No problem. Alright. Hey, what's this?
You feel an unseen presence detach, flee. It seems that there is nothing here to speak with.
Huh?
Mysterious. Perhaps this is not the place.
What? Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna try it again.
Again, nothing. The Greats. The Greats are calling.
Greats? Greats. Greats where? Oh, let's talk to Maggie. I haven't talked to Maggie for a while. Maggie! Oh.
I'm so glad to see you again. You look lovely. I hope you don't mind. I took the trouble of ordering your tea for you. It's a jasmine green tea. From Kopi, of course.
Oh.
I'm so glad you think so. Hope you don't mind. I went ahead and researched your favorite order. glad. You know, I've been thinking about you ever since the last time we met.
Oh.
The way you gave yourself to that last mystery. Dropped everything in order to help me solve it. Nobody has done that for me before. That's the most attractive thing you could have said to me. My heart. Of course. It's just that when a case comes up, I can't seem to focus on anything else until it's solved. I hope you understand. I'm so glad you feel that way. As it so happens, I've got another case on my mind right now.
Oh.
How would you feel about working on it with me? Maybe afterwards we can do something besides collecting clues? It has recently come to my attention that there is a counterfeit object in the house.
Oh.
Rumors have been circulating about it for a while. At first, I wasn't sure there was anything to them. After all, rumors can be nothing more than loose talk. I fear so. The only problem is, the rumors are coming from all over the place, and I can't make heads or tails of where they came from. Well, I'd say we could bring in some witnesses. I should say so. Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
I know who Wallace is, but I don't know who Lux and Hoove are.
Lux is a conglomeration of lamps and lights in this house.
Oh.
Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
I know who Wallace is. He's the wall.
Hoove is a vacuum cleaner located in the laundry closet. Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
Do that.
Wallace is the wall. While he is located everywhere, the best way to get in touch with him would be around the mayor's office on the second floor landing by the stairs.
The mayor's office?
Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace. Who should we talk to first?
Yeah, I think we should.
All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you
I
there.
mean, if Hoove is just in that closet. Three.
Timothy is just putting the finishing
There we
touches
go.
on polishing a pocket watch. When he sees you, he waves you over, setting the watch aside and pocketing the cleaning cloth.
There you are, just on time.
Oh, there we go,
I
go me.
must say, I'm absolutely chuffed to see how timely you've been. You're right on schedule. I was just polishing some of my timekeepers. Would you care to join me? What do you mean?
Oh, damn it, I thought I was trying to,
Oh, aren't you clever? Yes, time is a gift, is it not? There is no greater feeling than knowing everything is in its place and all is according to schedule. Now, when last we spoke, we discussed the importance of what?
Timeliness.
Precisely. Nothing better. Nothing more important. The biggest lesson here is that time, above all else, is the first thing you must consider when it comes to love. But there are, of course, other things to consider. Having a schedule for your date is imperative to ensure you are using every moment with your lover correctly.
Well... I'm not gonna say circle.
Oh, I am honored. There is nothing more arousing than an orderly, efficiently planned date. Picture this, if you will. You and your date arrive at your dinner reservation exactly on time. Your date says to you, "Darling, what's on the agenda?" You say to them,
You don't say it
"We
like
have
that."
approximately 10 minutes to review the menu and engage in small talk." They can only moan in needful appreciation
I mean,
for your
no.
immaculate scheduling. Oh. Perhaps we have more in common than I realized. At any rate, scheduling your entire
I kind of agree with the time
down
thing
to the
because
minute
I don't
is
like
not
being
only efficient,
late for things.
but an excellent bonding
Or too early.
experience for any couple.
Kind of like Gandalf, I
So let us
arrive
practice
precisely when I
now.
mean to. So.
You have asked me on a date, and we have both arrived on time. As we are seated for dinner, I look deeply into your eyes and ask you about tonight's agenda. You say,
Wait. History of pocket watches. Let's see.
"Meow."
Yep.
I have never been so attracted to another.
I didn't think that this would be the first guy that ended up being the.
Truly
Alright. Of course it's Bryce of all people.
Surprise! Our date has gone swimmingly, and I have invited you to another activity. But your schedule has not accounted for this unexpected excursion. Horror of horrors! What do you do?
What do I do?
Well, I suppose.
I would probably do that.
But it is certainly not something I personally could accommodate. Terrible things happen when the schedule is
I
not
don't want to slap
respected.
someone. I mean, I guess that was the
Great
answer, but.
Our time for this conversation is beginning to dwindle. Before I bid you leave me once more, tell me what you have learned. Last time we learned the value of timeliness.
Yeah.
Today we learn the value of
Scheduling.
precisely scheduling. I would so love to talk to you at length about crafting a proper schedule, but I'm afraid my time runs short. If you wish to continue our talks, return to me
9
at 9
p.m..
p.m. As ever, no sooner, no later. Farewell.
Okay. Alright, it's 6 right now. What I'm gonna do is have a nice evening coffee.
It's Lucinda
Oh,
Lavish.
it's you.
She seems to enjoy this hijacking of your intentions.
Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now? Sure. What are you thinking? Oh, thank goodness. The other ones stress me out. Now that that's out of the way, tell me, lover, what should we get up to now? Oh, there are so many ways in which I'm the best. But who am I to tell you? Lucinda Laudable will give you the tour.
Oh, God.
I am by far the best looking dateable, and it's not even a competition. They spent the most time on me, on this fantastic body, on my incomparable
Maybe we should ask the
composition.
writers about that.
By comparing looks. Let's take a look at a typical dateable, shall we? Where the fuck this is? He only stands there like that the whole time.
Leave Dorian alone.
Whereas I can do all sorts of things
I
with
prefer
my
Dorian.
arms and legs, you see. Okay, so I'm a better friend than Dorian.
Dorian.
Look how interesting I am. Look! homeless guy can't talk! Nothing's wrong. He's just not as good as me.
He's better than you.
I was recorded dead last because I required the most amount of work. It took a team of 20 to make me so irresistible. This poor dude can't talk because his lines in my script weren't even written when he was recorded. My sexy as hell images have an extra feature that dude bro over here doesn't have. When I blink, it has more frames, making it more realistic. It's like I'm actually here with you on a real date. For these reasons, I award myself Best Cinematography, Lucinda Laudable. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh, good, bye.
No, Dorian,
So,
don't
what do you think?
go.
Why? Because this side is annoying? Well, then maybe pick different next time.
Well, it wasn't you I was after. Let's have a real late night coffee.
Kopi is in the middle of opening a bag of coffee beans, wafting their aroma towards her with a pleasant sigh.
Oh, hey! Welcome back. I hope you're in the mood for some delicious coffee. I just got him some fresh new beans, so they're gonna be nice and ready to grind. And, well, I'm looking to try something a little different today. So, what can I get for you today? Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up!
Kopi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
This is the only one that we haven't done yet.
Alright. Here we go. One affogato. Enjoy.
That's cute, I like that.
Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato? Well, for fun coffee, the name certainly backs it up. In Italian, they call it affogato al caffè, which literally means drowned in coffee. So, affogato means drowned.
That's
That's
a
the way
bit
it's made
morbid.
after all. Drown it in espresso. Don't get lost in it. We'll see you next time.
Coffee before bed is a bad idea. But we're doing it anyway. Alright, bedtime.
Nightmares are nothing new to you.
Oh god.
But this terror standing in your room is certainly a unique experience.
Is it because I had the coffee?
It's hard to even make sense of what you're seeing. A dreadful figure, wreathed in black, with what seems to be the suggestion of a horse's head.
It looks
with
like
snake
the...
and lion heads sprouting from its shoulders.
Oh, what's it called from the Amazing Digital Circus when Kaufmo redacts? He looks like,
It
like
has
a
a multitude
redacted
of
thing.
eyes where they shouldn't be, and teeth that decorate what would be the belly and hips on a human.
Speaking of TADC, I have not seen episode 5 yet.
But it's not the monstrous anatomy that freaks you out the most. It's that lizard brain feeling of fear the figure inspires in you. You want to run, but by some miracle, you don't.
Nightmare. Okay.
There's something crawling up your leg. Don't you feel it? You know it's there. A fly, maybe. Or something else. Something a little more malevolent. A little more vicious. Crawling up your leg. Aren't you going to do something about it? Ah, that's right.
No.
You can't move.
Can't do nothing.
Now there's another on your arm. And another on your shoulder. Dozens of little prickles across your skin.
Goosebumps.
The prickles turn into punctures. The picture of poison pervading the parts of you keep under the covers. There's an itch by your mouth as one pries open your lips, scurrying down from your cheek. So many little legs. Spiders. Or maybe ticks.
Yeah.
Another crawls across the curve of your ear, and you
What is
hear
going on?
the scuttling, the buzzing, the sound of your flesh being devoured in a million nanoscopic parts. Whatever they are, they're eating you alive. Trying to put up a tough front, huh? No
It wouldn't bother me.
I'll find out what scares you. In any case, it was simply delightful to meet you. And neither are you. Until next time. I'm your nightmares, my dear. Nothing to explain. But if you're truly just dying to understand, they say coffee at midnight is a good way to invite the darkness in. Sleep with one eye
See,
open.
I knew the coffee
She fades
before
into
bed was a
nothingness
frickin'.
with one last creepy
I can't do that tomorrow anyway. Because, well, I need to see Timothy at 9.
Stepford is pacing when you find him, giving himself what seems to be a pep talk.
Come on, Stepford, just go sign up for it. What's the worst that could happen? Not a lot, that's what could happen. Yeah, I better avoid it altogether. But what if I won? What if? Oh, it would be everything I've ever dreamed of. Oh, I don't know. Is it that obvious?
Mm-hmm.
A little contest. Remember how I told you there came a decision point in every trophy's life?
Mm-hmm.
I think mine has come. But I don't know what to do. Really? You'd help me? That's so nice of you. And here I thought everybody hated me. Alright, so here's what's going on. For years now, the house has hosted an annual Trivialetics competition.
Okay.
It includes a combination of difficult physical challenges and trivia challenges about objects found in houses. It's always a fierce competition, and everyone comes out to watch. The crowds, the cheering. It's my favorite thing. It is. Every year, I am presented to the winner as a trophy.
No.
It's truly an honor. I spend days preparing.
Can I win you?
After all, I absolutely must have the chiseled physique that aches to be handled. The dazzling golden tan that captivates the eye, and the sly, mischievous smile that just... naughty. But also, let's see if it works later. Anyway, I always get brought up on stage, making my big victorious pose. And I listen to the cheering fans, and... I do. I have to confess, I really do. But they're never cheering for me.
Oh.
I know. But they could also be booing me. You're right. I should focus on my potential.
Right.
But there's my potential to win, and my potential to be given to the winner. That's where I'm stuck. And so you see, my time of decision has drawn nigh. Dare I try my hand at being a trophy winner, or remain a winning trophy? There can be no middle ground. What do you think? Should I spend the remaining time before the Trivialetics competition preparing myself to be the best trophy out there? Or should I sign up to compete and spend my time training?
Oh. Let's try.
My gosh, I'm gonna do it! That was the push I needed. I'll go right now. Wish me luck.
Okay. See what's in here. Let's just go to Lyric. I like him.
Here we go. Going to find out if our book did well. I can't decide if I feel excited or profoundly ill. Well, I think that went pretty well. I think we made a few of them a little bit motion sick, but there's medication for that. What do you think? Do you like it?
I thought it was a good story.
How could you not like the book? The book isn't really what I'm curious about right now anyway.
Huh?
I've just had the most fun doing this with you. I think I already miss you. Miss our collaboration.
Oh.
Tell me, would you come back? Would you come back and see me? Maybe to write again, of course, but maybe just for me?
There we go, we got our first love. That's great. So what do we get? Did we get smarts?
This is so wonderful. With just a bit more of
Eee,
your help,
we got our
the
first
next book I
love.
write will be an epic romance.
There we go. We can't complain at that, can we? Wait, what time is it? Let's try the burglar alarm again, because there is something.
Again, nothing.
No?
The grates.
I don't know where the grates are. Where's the grates? No. Oh, we haven't met the Hoover yet. Hang on. Oh. Nope. Thank you. 6. So we've still got one more.
It's my favorite customer.
Hello.
What can I get for you today?
We're gonna have to go for the latte again, I think. We don't know anything else.
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte? Well, that's the Italian word for milk. If
I
you're
think
in
we
Italy,
did this
you
last time.
have to order it as a cafe latte. Otherwise, they'll literally just give you a glass of milk. Right? Don't think my nerves could handle being handed a glass of milk like that.
She shudders violently.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, I think we did that one last time. Right. We'll see Timothy before I leave, I think. Timothy!
Oh, hello. Goodness me, but it's quite late, isn't it?
You said 9.
I hadn't expected to see you in the dark. Me? Truly? I'm touched. But be honest, it wasn't me you wished to see. It was these beautiful timepieces.
Timothy gestures expansively to a collection of pocket watches in front
I
of
have
you
a pocket watch somewhere, but I don't think it works.
I know I promised to help you with your love life. But if you'll help me care for my collection, I think it will achieve both of our aims beautifully. If you don't mind. Why, yes. You've shown yourself to be a reliable timely person. Why not?
You take a seat by Timothy. He hands you a soft cloth.
Gently, just like this. Draw the cloth across the watch face. To maintain a pocket watch, one need only use a microfiber cloth. Harsh chemicals or even water can damage the surface and the inside.
We're probably gonna have to remember this, aren't we?
Pocket watches are like hearts in that way. Precisely, yes. A proper pocket watch must be regularly
I'm starting to get
tended
this guy
to
now.
with gentle, loving hands. A mechanical pocket watch must, at minimum, be kept clean and wound daily. My watches here are all mechanical. I have no quarrel with quartz.
Timothy seems quite pleased. He beams at you, then allows himself to continue on.
My point is that quartz watches require a bit less care in their maintenance. And I say this is a mistake.
Why?
Sure, that might make them suited to everyday use for everyday folk. But who needs that? How will anyone know you're dedicated and good with your hands if you're using a watch that runs on a battery? That runs along tick-tock ticking without outside help? It's preposterous, really. Precisely. When you make the rules around interacting with you,
Yep,
complex
I'm
and
getting used to this one.
only those worth bothering will be able to adhere to them. Trust me, I'm an expert.
Timothy looks over at the watch in your hand, as though suddenly realizing you're still holding it.
There now, that'll do. You can just set that down there. Gently, please. Thank you. Your help and courtesy are most appreciated. You and I have been talking for some time now about these things. I hope you have gotten something from these little chats of ours.
Let's see whether it works.
Oh, my.
Dang it!
Well, I'm most pleased to hear you think so. I have enjoyed our conversations a great deal. I had assumed you weren't listening to me in the least, I must confess.
Well, that's not
To
great.
hear that you have taken something from them after all, I am glad indeed. I have much work remaining to do, unfortunately. But if you'd like to speak to me again, perhaps about another topic, you may find me at 9 a.m. sharp.
Oh, straight in the morning.
Farewell, then.
As you walk away from Timothy, he seems fully absorbed in his pocket watches. Perhaps it's your imagination, but he does seem happier than when you first walked up on him.
Right. Time to head to bed. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I got nothing there, so I'm gonna call it a day on this. I hope everybody's enjoyed it. We finally have a love match, which is great, but unfortunately we have a hate one too, which wasn't the character I wanted it to be. Never mind, eh? Last stream of the week though. I hope everybody's enjoyed themselves tonight. Actually, tonight could have been cancelled after what happened with the baby bird today, but it's still alive. It's still not fed yet. It hasn't opened its mouth at all, which sucks. I have to keep an eye on it, so I probably won't have a good sleep tonight. I think I'm gonna take a few days off streaming if yeah, I think it's the best idea if I do take a couple of days off and do it at the end of the week instead. Because, you know, if the bird survives, I've got a lot of work to do. So that's gonna be quite... I don't know how it's gonna be, but whatever happens, happens. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks, and I'll see you when I see you. I don't know when it's gonna be, but just keep an eye out for the stream schedule on Monday. But I'll see you when I see you. I don't really know when it's gonna be, but, you know, until then, please take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye, guys.